Farm and Forge. It is 6:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you're here with Troy and Eli. We won't go much further. We're going to start with our condolences. Hearts go out to you, boys. We're just going to start. We're just going to start that way. We're going to pray, and we'll do a bell ring, and we're going to lift everybody up in prayer. If you don't mind, tell us her name in the chat there, if you would. We're not going to say hi to anybody or anything like that yet, but if you wouldn't mind, just let us know her name. We'll lift her up and the entire family in prayer. Just, we went through a little bit of an experience of that this weekend, not us personally, but very close.
Personally, yeah.
Yeah, very close friends of ours, not family, but pretty close family.
Yeah.
Or automobile accident as well. Her name was Al. Okay. Well, we're going to do a bell ring, and then we're going to have a time of prayer and lifting up the entire family. So let's do that. Father, right now we come to you with heavy hearts. Lord, we give you praise for a mighty God.
This is a tough time, and in all things, it's always tough. Give you praise, but we find glory in knowing that we have a God that we can come to with heavy hearts. Father, we just pray right now that you would pick up Allie in your arms as she has left this earth, and take her into you. Show her your grace, your mercy, your love is only you can do. And I pray, Father, that you lift the entire family up. What a blessing it is to be able to come to this place right now with friends, with family, and to lift each other up and encourage each other. Lord, you are great. We are not. Thank you. In your son's name we pray. Amen. Amen. So, all right. We will say hi to everybody as we continue to lift the family up. Mr. Kyle Jones, Jeff Killian, Bobby at Dogbone, Jeff Woodring. So we have the plurality of Jeffs in here. I think I said Kyle Jones already. It's not Kyle Jones. Roger Caldwell, Bobby, Robert Long, the Treadle Shed, B.S. Ford, that's Ben, Mr. Strickland himself. Of course, Blues and Corey Shire. And I think I've got everybody. Kenny, Metal Man. For sure. Can't forget that guy. I got something right back there sitting in a package waiting to go out tomorrow to you, buddy. So let's get ready for that. So we're preparing for a lot coming up. No question about that. We've got reviews of tools in the shop that we've got to do.
Yeah.
We got to do those things. We agreed to do those things, so we need to do those things. And then we've got Quad State, which I'm working on something for Quad State tonight, and I got to get working on the wood project side of things. Eric at Pumpkin Patch Forge and Ironworks is here. Welcome in, Eric. I'm going to try to get this thing done for Quad State. And I got to get working on the wood side of that, the campaign desk.
Does that fix it?
I have the hinges, the inkwell, the quill. I think that's about it that I've got done. So like I said, I need to get working on the actual desk itself. But tonight, I'm going to try again, and I think I've got a pretty good idea on how to do those corner protectors that I've really been wanting to do for these, and I think I've got it figured out. I did a couple test pieces out of circle. I saw somebody do it with circle of metal, and then you find the center, you mark down the middle, and then you have to find the right angle so it gets around the corner. Well, I used our triangle center finder, and I thought that would be the right angle. And then when I put it up against the corner of something, the angle's too wide.
Yeah.
So, and then I tried to do some of it cold, and it blew out. And I may have chiseled this one too deep, blew the backside out of this one. And this one, again, I got it pretty close, but then I figured out that the angle's not right. So what I'm going to do, I've got 2 more circles sitting here ready to go. So I think I'm going to try to do the centerpiece and then come in at a steeper angle and get those angles done, and then try to make that all work out. And I'll, again, this may not be the final product, but I'm at least trying to find out the process by making these corners. You know, I looked online, I looked at a bunch of different places, I looked on YouTube. I really just couldn't find a whole lot on making corner protectors, forging them. So I think I've got a pretty good idea about how to do them. So we'll see. Yeah, Kenny says you got to eyeball that stuff.
I almost wonder if something like a anvil block that's set up high enough that
Yeah.
way you could get 3 right angles would
Yeah,
help you with
Mr.
that.
Bill Corey, BC 565 BR 549 in here.
KJU 571.
Yeah, I'm sure that we could probably find like a tool, or maybe if you had a corner, you could just hammer it into those corners, 4-sided. But I don't know. I'm sure there's an easier process on this. I'm going to try this tonight. But yeah, we got it's Quad State coming up. We're going to do some things at Sons of Toil, and then right after Quad State, like a week. No, is it a week after or 2 weeks after Quad State is Metamora Canal Day?
That'd be.
It's either a week or 2 weeks.
Oh no, it's on the website.
And hi, Brian, at the Vineyard Farmhouse. Got a great opportunity to. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, the weekend after Quad State.
It's the weekend after Quad State. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Bill has a jig for it.
Quad State, Canal Days, Bayberry West Fall Festival.
Right. Back to back to back.
Yeah.
So the end of September through the middle of October is packed, and then we're going to do some more at Sons of Toil, and then into who knows, and then
maybe Greenfield,
Christmas,
Lynchburg
Village Christmas.
Yep.
So we got a pack thing coming up. We just got, if you can see in behind Eli there, we just put up a whole new set of shelves and bins for all our products. I got all of our current items that are made are all over there, as far as I know. There's some signs out here, like your state cutouts and stuff like that. But pretty much everything that is done is over there, or ready to be sold is over there. That's something we've been hoping to do, and we got that done. So that kind of gives us an idea of what we've got to do between now and those events.
Yep.
To show us what has to get done. And again, I'd like to get this project done for Quad State for the gallery, but I'm not going to kill myself over it. Even if that means, okay, I've got parts of it done for next year, and it's next year's project. That way I can maybe slow down and do some other details. Eric says, can't seem get motivated for work tonight. Ditto. I told Eli before this thing starts.
Talk
I'm
about
sleepy.
our new tong setup.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to talk about that.
Let me move me out of the way.
Here
you go.
You go?
Yeah.
So, for those of you who've been here or have seen, we used to have just one single bar bolted right here, and then a single bar bolted down there. You can still see the posts are on here. Well, not too long ago, we got a tool rack from Christ-Centered Ironworks, or you could get it at blacksmithingblanks.com.
Yeah.
It's the wall mount tool rack. And we were going to put it over here, but it just didn't fit. It just didn't fit right. Fit and fit. And so then I thought, okay, what about a tong rack over here? Because we like keeping our tongs here right by the fire. And it's not that far away from the anvil. So I went ahead and welded up the brackets, and then we started measuring, and those brackets are like 12 inches deep, and that was just seemed like it was going to stick out too much. So we cut off like 2 of the lobes on that and made it about 8 inches. Perfect.
Yep.
So then I welded on some angle iron, ran some bolts through the frame, and bolted that dude on there, put the slats in and welded those in, and it is
wonderful.
It's wonderful. It really is wonderful.
Yeah.
And I've got kind of segmented each kind of tongs now, so we have a pretty good idea where things at. We tried to keep them in somewhat order, but now fantastic. And then we've got a couple tools that only go in the vise, and the vise is right there, and they kind of fit right in that slot as well. So, man, this is cool.
Yes, sir.
This is really cool. So the key now is we had our red rolling tool rack here, and it was too full.
Yeah.
So we decided to go ahead and take it with us to Georgetown to the Antique Machinery Show and leave it there. So it's a permanent fixture there at the machinery show. Chaz Walker, Al Forge, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. So anyway, we started off with that rack over here, and we got rid of it. And then we had like, okay, Bobby made us these square tube with square hole, like hardy hole hangers. So okay, we'll put those up, and some of our hardy tools are hanging up there. But now we got to get a rack above and below for top tools, chisels, punches, things like that, and the hammers. And I think we got a pretty good idea. So hopefully within the next week or two, the new, and man, it's just going to clean things up so much over here. So nice and neat. And then what we did also, you might notice right out in front of the anvil where the big stand for all the swedge blocks used to be, back here now. So all our swedge blocks, including the great big huge bowl swedge, is back here, and it just fit perfect.
Yeah.
It just slid right in there and dropped right down in that little trough. So that's going to make a huge difference. You could turn around and just come right out of the fire and do stuff on the swedge blocks. If you're doing like a hammer or an axe or something like that, that's going to be good. But I'm still discombobulated because I don't have like the hammers and the punches and chisels right there. So that's just driving me crazy right now because we're getting that organized. We got some of this other stuff organized, but
yeah,
tools. And then we're going to put we've got the brackets up here where that shelf used to be, and then we're going to put some small shelves up through here for miscellaneous. But that's the key. Can't wait for a test run in April. Yeah. For those of you guys that have worked here in the shop, you'll see a really big flow difference and a work difference here. I mean, everything worked good, but this makes a big difference, and especially when the tool rack gets put in, to not have to fumble around under that thing and mess with it. So yes, nice working triangle. That's exactly it. That's what we were trying to do, is just get that, take 1 or 1.5 steps to anything, to get to anything. And with the ribbon burner forge here and the coal forge here, we can just pretty much get to about everything. That's the kind of the cool thing about the shop is that if all you wanted to do was just work Hamill, Dorothy Hamill, hammer, anvil, and forge, it would probably fit in a 10 by 12 area.
Yeah.
If not smaller.
Yeah.
It's all the other stuff.
Yeah.
That.
I mean, if you chop the shop kind of right where my desk is, all the way across, you could move the power hammer over into the corner, and maybe the hazel with that on where the wall.
Treadle hammer.
Yeah, I mean, if you did that, that'd be, what's this, 15 across?
21.
21 across. Yeah. You could do it in probably a.
So where I'm at on the edge of the forge and the vise is 9 feet, and so 12, 13 feet all the way across all of this area right here. And if I go to right where you're at to where I'm standing is 7 feet.
Yeah. So
in a 12 by 10, you could get it all done.
I'll say if you had about 10 by 20, you could go all the way to the end of the wall there.
Sure.
And move some of this stuff over to kind of where the doors are at.
Yeah.
You'd have a full working blacksmith shop right out of it.
Yeah. Which we don't.
Yeah.
What we have is about 20 by 40.
Yeah.
But yeah, the actual forging area is only like 12 by 12 necessary. Like you said, you could pull that other stuff in and still have treadle hammer, power hammer, all that fun stuff all combined in there. So that's what, you know, I go to a couple other people who have forges, and I go to their shop, and I'm like, it's 10 by 12 or 10 by 10 or 12 by 12 or something like that. And you think, man, how did, if that's all you're doing within the shop, that's really all you need. You just need a workspace.
Yep.
All the other stuff is extra, you know, like we got the whole storage area out there for coal and steel and stuff like that. But yeah, Daniel Baca, the Baca banker, is in here. Wrench is here, clean it up. Is he our only moderator?
Daniel Baca?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Got a couple of them.
Do we?
Maybe. Corey is.
You may, out of all those people, you made Bill Corey a moderator. Okay.
Been that way for a while.
Oh, I got you. So anyway, yeah, we've got all kinds of fun stuff to do. I'm trying to make plans to go get some materials to start in on the kitchen. Like to get started on that. Right now, it is now time and money, like most everything else, but it's more money than time. I mean, I do what we got to do. And we got to get done on Eli's house. We got drywall to do there, so it's got to get that dude in for Christmas. He needs a Christmas tree up.
Yeah.
Shut up and hit stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with this little swedge block here. Try to get that down in there. Go from there. I mean, Jeff Killian's little shop he's doing. I say little shop, 16 by 20. Again, talking forging. That's a nice shop, and I saw how they're doing it. Man, that's going to be great. Again, I would just love to just go tour around and see everybody's shop. You know, that would just be so cool. Yeah, that one may split. Like I said, I think a couple of them I probably chiseled them a little too deep. Do that again. But again, these are kind of test pieces, so we'll go with it. Okay. Now we'll flip it, mop it. See what I can't get done on those other angles. See if I can pick a better angle for that. UG Undead Forge, DG, excuse me. My grandmother let me turn the garage into shop. Going to my first show next week. Good for you, man. Bobby says 16 by 24 and full. Test. 1, 2. Do we need a test?
Huh?
Or are we okay?
Oh, no. Bill's being Bill.
Bill's being Bill. Okay. Oh, I get what Bill's doing. Okay. All right. Bill's being Bill. I may go over to the Vice and do a little bit of cleanup with that one too. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, we had, I'll talk about that here in just a second.
Yeah, he psyched me out on the Vice cam.
Woo! What's that?
instead of going to the vise, so I went ahead and clicked the vise cam when you went over, and then went to the anvil, so I had to switch it.
Oh, I'll probably do it after this heat. So I'll stop for a quick second. And we had a great opportunity last weekend. Eli was here in the forge working, and we went up and visited Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse. Spent a little time with him and Dexter and Mama and Papa, and had just a great time. Had some really good lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
Really good lasagna. And then got to go down to our good friends, our family down there in Kentucky, in Grayson, Kentucky, and check out KCU again and meet with the folks at Gregoryville. I got a chance to sing and preach and all kind of fun stuff. So we had a good little short, cheap vacation. So we're just blessed to be able to do that. Well, Blues, if you need anything, you let us know. I mean, you know a way to contact us. You know this community, and you can rely on them for sure for anything that you need. All right, I am going to go to the vise this round. Good times. That's exactly it. Ain't we lucky we got them?
Air conditioner?
Air conditioner, yeah.
It froze up or what?
Huh?
Did it freeze up or what?
I don't think so. All right. Let's see here. All right. That's working all right. We'll send it back in there and work on another part of it. Kind of clean it up a little bit. Then we'll see what we got.
Do what?
I said then we'll go back over and then we'll see what we got as far as what it looks like and how it fits up and everything. Deep dive, got to drive a Ford. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I drive one of those and don't have much of any issue at all. All right. How that looks. That up a little bit. Can't get that to sit down some. going on in the chat?
Asked if your Ford was 46 years old.
Oh, no, it is not. No, it is not. It's 6 years old.
Yeah.
That's hard to believe, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
All right, I should be able to get an idea where we're going to be with that. And cool that off. And I've got a frame over here. I can kind of test it against where we're at. Closer on the angle. Get that down some more. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to try something.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Try.
Well, I've got this round punch. Yeah, ball punch. You just kind of drive it down in there a little bit. See if it can't sink down in there some, and then draw that in. We'll see. Speaking of toolbox, he went right back behind us there.
Back here.
Decided to put that to use. It's even got a logo on the side of it.
Yeah.
Mr. Bill Corey. Gracious enough to send us one. Wasn't too crazy with that. I blew the backside out of one of them. Figure if I try to keep it a little bit warmer, it won't have a tendency to do that. Speaking of warmer, the fire's hot.
Yeah.
That'll do that, won't it? Fires will get that way. Well, I'll tell you, I've had a bunch of different kinds of brands of vehicles over the years, and you can get a piece of crap no matter what the brand is, and you can get a gem. Maybe not no matter what the brand is, but I did kind of suck it in a little bit, so maybe that will help. Bacon o'clock already.
Or
Yeah. That helped. I mean that literally. Did that help? What I just did right there. Tighten that down a bit. See how that fits up. Okay, we're getting there.
Wonder testing it on a piece. Aerating while you're out.
Gotcha. Again, I know there's probably some sort of really easy way to do all this, but I've yet to find it, so.
Yeah.
It's had the same transmission. Huh. Yeah, the Allison's pretty good transmission. All right, I got an idea what to do there. This is really one of those, and I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. It's like baseball. The challenge of baseball is taking a round bat and a round ball and hitting it squarely.
Yeah.
You know, you're taking a round object and trying to fit it into a triangle in 3 dimensions, the pyramid. Trying to make a circle into a pyramid. But it's not exactly just a pyramid. That's
on the edge of a square.
Uh-huh.
On the edge of a square.
On the edge of a square. That's exactly it.
Bill Corey said he's gonna have to make a jig for this.
It's going to have to be. I'm going to have to figure that out. But it really comes down to making those angles. And I think the top one you put up and then the bottom one almost has to be, it has to be a right angle instead of the.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking about is you're trying to work with thirds, but you're working with
that has to be a right angle. And then this is a vertical. You got that and a right angle, which those things, it's not a right angle.
Right.
I have to say, I was really kind of disappointed that I couldn't really find a lot of. This was a common thing. I don't understand. You know, a lot of boxes and things like that had corner protectors or corner guards on them. So why don't we see much in the smithing about that? All right, let's take a look at that. Look at that, friends. Oh, okay.
Eric?
Yeah, I think we're pretty doggone close there.
Vice cam, Robin.
Oh, get a
I think
drink.
if you're looking at it geometrically, start with a circle.
Right.
I think that's your issue.
The point. Easier said than done, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what I'm hoping is if I can get this done, then I want to take those corners down some and just kind of create little points and, you know, do some work on it. But I want to figure out the process first. I'll probably be at the vise.
Okay. I'm almost betting that they've either, to Daniel's point, maybe tinsmith, silversmith, doing it in metal. If they almost created the bottom half,
Yeah.
had slits in it, they could fold it over and then
Yeah, I've
weld
seen
or
some that are
braze,
like
something
that.
that.
But I was like, no. No. I wanna forge it. And I want to just put it on the ground so it'll cool off. Well, like I said, if anybody has seen this done out of one piece and to forge it that way, please help me out. That's the way I want to do this. So I think I'm going to do probably one more heat on this, maybe do one more little round punch to kind of draw it in a little bit, and I'm going to call that one. I don't know that I'm going to use this one, but I'm going to use it as a guide. All right. Soft hammer. All right, let me go check this out, see how close we are. Okay.
All these.
All right, that ain't horrible. So I got an idea as to how it's to be done. Let's see if we can make it gooder.
All else fails. You have I now.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody go to your shop, make some corners. See if you figure out a great solution for it. Because I really want to do these one piece. I don't want to do the riveted or brazed or whatever. Yeah, I could have checked it right there on the sledge. I didn't. Yes, making corners.
Am I wrong in thinking that you would need a circle with a quarter cut out? That would do your quarter, 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 pinch this.
Yeah, but if you're doing it in one piece,
Yeah.
that's the key. Is that there has to be a vertical, and then there has to be a right angle at the
Right,
bottom.
but you're working if you're doing it in 3 angles on 120 degrees.
Yeah.
Instead of 90.
Right.
Without just kind of angling it.
Well, that one already bent where I didn't want it to bend. It's a conundrum.
Yeah.
No, it's a circle.
Yeah, you would have to do You have to make Pac-Man. Make 90-degree mouth Pac-Man. Because otherwise you're working now with another 90 degrees worth of material that you're trying to force. Jeff Killian, Walmart has them 20 for $4.
What?
Jeff Killian said Walmart has them for 20 for $4. Yeah, I mean, unless you had just a full-on hydraulic press jig, you're now working with an extra 90 degrees because you've got 30, 30, and 30 coming from each of the 120 degrees that you're now trying to force into each other. You're either going to get folding or overlapping.
So how did I find pictures and examples of one-piece units?
Yes, and
Huh?
either, like he said, either a jig or like a full press jig,
Yeah.
or it's hidden welded. Start with that pie, and then you bring it together.
I'm not good at that.
Consider my bees fuddled.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's either a combination of brazing or forge welding if you find them all in one piece and they just did a really good job of hiding it.
What's that? No, I'm out of circles. Well, now we all got homework. Yeah, but we got to. You have to figure. I want it in one piece. Period.
Unless you're making a table with 120-degree corner. Yeah, and I'm no mathematician, but
Well, I'm not either.
there is math involved with that, and that math has to math.
That is really close.
Not gonna listen to what I say.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. About fold forming. Yeah. Okay. Smash it with the press. Good. I got you. Be affixed to the corner. Yeah. That was the other thought was, I don't know. Research, everybody. Research. How to make the one-piece corner.
My only other thought is you do your carve, you have your circle, split it halfway up at 90, you do your 180 all the way across, and then when you go 45 on either side, basically you pinch in your corner, fold each of the 45s over to make a 90 on either side, and then that could be like a decorative piece.
Uh-huh.
Basically, you've got your overlap on like the pinch, and then just squeeze them together at the corner.
I got you.
Yeah, and you could smush them really good, and then just kind of make them into a decorative piece.
Oh, that is so close. Not. That is really close.
Hello, Bill.
Everybody's thinking. Well, these are only for the bottom. I'm only going to do these for the bottom corners. So it won't be up on the top corners of the desk. So when the desk sits down, it sits on these protected corners. So it won't be on the outside tops or anything like that. But it's a good point, Roger. Just mill them. At the corner of the table off. There you go. There you go. Just took the corner off. There are no legs. It is a handheld carried unit.
Something that would like sit on a table.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. However, this turns out right here, I think I'm done with that stuff for tonight. So, either way. Okay. No, that's way off. And that's the thing. They should all. It should work, no matter which way you put it. Huh.
What's the definition of insanity?
Trying the same thing over and again and expecting a different result.
Okay. How many of those do you have?
4.
Okay.
I've done 4, and I've had different angles. So there you go. All right, enough of that. Again, somebody comes up with a brilliant idea as to how to do these, let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to make a couple drawer handle pulls for my bride. Show her I'm doing it.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
Too long. While we got a little bit of time, got one of these out.
30 minutes.
Starting from a cone shape. Yeah, that was the other thing I thought about, was maybe like if you had a shrinker, auto body shrinker, that would pull those in.
Maybe on that thick of metal, though?
Huh?
Not on that thick of metal, though.
Yeah.
On 1/8 inch?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I'm going to figure this out. Or if somebody else does, we'll all figure it out.
Huh?
I said, or somebody else will figure it out. All figure it out together.
Know where you could do that a whole lot quicker.
I know. I know. Woo! raining on my beam. Hate that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's another thing I thought about, Corey, is if you had a bowl shape and then you worked the corners. You went ahead and made it into a bowl, and then you find your angles and work those corners.
Still think the degrees makes.
Yeah?
Yep. I think you're fighting geometry.
You know who we need on this?
Yeah.
A little math help from above. I guess it would be called a corner guard. Campaign desk. And you'll find a bunch of different ones. Some of them are on feet or on legs. Some of them are carries. Some of them are older that were made out of like ammo crates and stuff like that, or mess crates.
How many of these have you found with corner guards on them?
Not many.
I'm looking at like Civil War.
Right. Some might also call it a field desk. Yeah.
A campaign or officer's desk is almost just like a toolbox that folds out to be a desk.
Yes.
I'm not seeing any corner guards on them.
I know.
I'm not saying you can. I'm just saying for a design.
Right.
I see like forged hinges and stuff on them.
Uh-huh.
Very Bill Corey-esque.
I have got a jig for this. So.
Well, I take that back. I see corner guards on here, but they're like the ones have like the cut in shape. Go up to a triangle.
Yep.
It's not a circle.
I don't know. Okay. Here's one.
Right now, he's working on a drawer pull.
What's that?
They were asking what you're working on now.
Drawer pull. Drawer pull.
Made from a blank.
Yep.
A jig.
Yep. And that's the first one on that jig. I mean, we did one that was kind of cold form, but that's the first one. So essentially, all I'll do now is drill the holes for the screws and wax finish on it. Put it on the drawer.
Expedite the process by using a texture die
That's
on
correct.
the power hammer and do 30 of them.
That is correct. But in the meantime, we'll make another.
Get like a ball peen hammer with 4 or 8 or something like balls at the end of them.
Yeah. Yep. Homework for everybody. That's it. It's one of my favorite jokes on the step ladder thing.
Yeah.
Which we have a textured ball peen texture die.
Yep.
But I'm going to crank up the power hammer and do that. And I could do it on the treadle hammer, but that's making noise too.
Yeah. And the power hammer puts a little more oomph behind it.
Turned out good though.
Yep.
Put a forge finish on that.
Yep. Might smooth up the edges a little bit.
Yep. That might be one I do on this one is kind of chamfer.
Yeah. So Corey said, currently making some hinges for a tabletop. I know the guy wants hammer marks, but he's not getting them from me.
Put a hex on it.
There you go. It is kind of funny. You think, you try to make your work clean as possible, and then people are like, well, this isn't forged. This is machine made.
Right, right.
Like, no, I just know how to make it clean looking. Yeah, the irony of some of the blanks and stuff. I've spent a whole day making 80 to 100 blanks, and literally I'm taking nice clean sheets of pieces of metal and turning them into dinged up pieces of metal. So they'll sell.
Right.
It's kind of crazy to think about back in the day that they were just cutting these out by hand and then forging them up.
Uh-huh. Phil Corey would appreciate that. Putting a chamfer.
Or chamfer.
We even got a chamfering tool this past week.
Here yet?
Yep, the wire
Here?
chamfer. Yeah, in the shop.
Chamfer. I will agree. And you know who is a really good artist with making the facets dressed with them? The high spots are clean metal, and then the rest of it's forge. Bobby.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful work done, sir.
Yes, sir. As usual.
Yeah. What I was saying, like all of his work when he does that, just none like it.
Yeah, Bobby, detail stuff, man. Very, very good.
Versus somebody like Torbjorn would be very, I want everything clean metal, wire
Yeah.
wheeled, no scale.
Yeah. You guys are the best. No, you're the best.
It's true. Oh, you're the best.
No, you.
See, Eric.
Eric, take care, buddy.
Go Corey. Oh.
Oh, no thanks. Oh, come on. Yep. Lose my heat. Handle a little better.
The coincidence that Labor Day is 9 months after New Year's. Pretty good. Very perceptive, Kenny.
Yep. Got a point.
He usually does. He's a knife worker.
He is.
I believe you found a new pair of tongs you like.
Those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. And another one. Well, they work really good for that size stock. Ooh.
Hey. Hey. I know her. They match.
Yeah.
Only 28 more to go.
Yeah. Here we go. Pretty doggone close. All right. Anyway, we'll drill the holes on these, heat them up, put some wax on them, and put them on some drawers and some kitchen drawers. Drawers. All right.
Oh, calm down there, Ben Strickland.
What's that?
Ben's comment in the chat. Told him to calm down.
Yep.
What?
Got it.
What you do, mate?
Metal splinter.
Ah. Do that for?
Huh? Well, look at that. Ray again. And then right here at the end. No, I didn't do any scrolling, Roy.
Just in time for scroll work.
Yeah. Anyway, there's Roy's handiwork right there. And the tool rack. There you go, buddy. I think I sent him a picture of it anyway.
Oh, did you?
He kind of likes to see him out in the wild.
Yeah. Modified slightly.
Slightly modified.
My favorite kind of tractor.
Uh-huh.
Tractor pulls.
Yep, slightly modified. So anywho, yeah, we're going to try to get our rest of our tool racking finished up and clean up the forging area a little bit, make us pretty efficient in this area. We want to definitely do that. So, man, if we could get the rework on the power hammer and the forge press done, we could go at it. Really do some serious work. What I do, there you go. I did make a couple scrolled items at the show, didn't I? At the machinery show.
Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Well, there was that flowered one on the sign bracket.
Oh yeah.
For the guy.
Yep.
And there was one other thing that I did with scroll work. Did I save the two? Yes, I saved the 2 rows I cut off because we're going to put them on the side of our portable forge so we can hang our tools on the side of the forge to not need a big old tool rack like we've done in the past. So we don't need a mobile tool rack. We've got Bill's toolbox for stuff like that has the tong rack in it, and there's racking on a little bit on the side of that forge anyway. So we're trying to keep it where everything's kind of contained all in one area, and that forge is mobile, rolls around. So I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Yeah, there you go. See if Roy's ever done corner protectors.
Roy, have you ever done one piece like box corner protectors? One piece. Or do you know the method by which to do that? If you have, get with me. Tell me how to do that. Because I'm making this field desk, and I want to be able to put corner protectors on it that are one piece. Now, if I have to do it in 2 pieces, that's fine. But I want to do it in 1 piece. I want to do it that way. So I'm kind of struggling, trying to figure it out. And I can't seem to find any other information on how to do it. Call me. We'll talk. Anywho. Anything else for these fine folks? Bill?
Month away from Quad State. We'll be there.
Yes, we
be
will.
There, be square. We'll have some cool things potentially if you were interested in.
Do you want to kind of preview that a little bit?
I will once I get the video done.
Okay. It's a cool opportunity.
Yeah.
And he kind of teased it in an Instagram post, did you not?
Yeah. Everybody responded no.
I know.
That kind of made me sad.
Yeah.
But then I made some cool AI stuff. Like that as a Barbie doll. Did you see that?
I didn't see the Barbie doll.
Oh, yeah. If you're on Instagram, go to the Bar Run Farm and Forge page. It's hilarious. You're like a Ken doll, but for Bar Run Forge Barbie. It's all right. I made you into a cool football player. We have a football team now. The Bar Run, the Bar Run Forges.
Oh, I just saw. I think I saw some of that. Maybe.
Well, if you saw
Roy, that is a round disc.
Yeah.
I just have to know how to. Yeah. Yeah. No roof modifications this year for Quad State.
Yeah, no.
So we will not do any of that.
You know.
Because we got to see you guys, man. But yes, there may be a really interesting opportunity from Bar Run Farm and Forge, Bar Run Forge for
Bar Run Fabrications.
Bar Run Fabrication Farm and Forge. So yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned. We plan to maybe even like officially premiere it and push it out there
in a video.
In a video, and then have it at Quad State.
Yeah, the Cracker Barrel sign.
The Cracker Barrel one was pretty good.
I gotta say,
was pretty good.
The Bass Pro logo, the Bar Run Forge Bass Pro logo, that's got to be my favorite now because it fits like perfectly in the spot for Bass Pro shops.
Would we get like dinged if we had that for a T-shirt?
Yes, because you can't use somebody else's logo to profit off of.
Okay.
If we did it and just wore it for our own personal deal or whatever, and didn't sell it, that'd be fine.
Is it that close? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a direct ripoff. I mean.
Okay.
But if I decided to do the Cracker Barrel logo and put it on a T-shirt and only I wear
that, yeah
that's fine. I'm the owner of Bar Run Forge.
Yeah.
I'm not making profit off of somebody else's trademark.
Yeah. What if we made several of those shirts and they were donated?
A lot to donate.
Yeah, but I mean, by donated, I mean people gave to a particular cause, got shirts.
Better have good legal counsel.
I know. It'd be a good one, though.
Yeah.
All right. Anything further? It is 7:59. We are looking forward to a great fall.
Yeah.
And good news
Had a great
is
fall in March.
There you go. The good news is we're really dry around here right now. But I cut hay, so we're going to get rain.
Yeah.
And we did.
We actually did get a little bit today.
We did. I was in the tractor with one of my buddies, and I said, "You're welcome." He said, "What for?" I said, "I cut hay, so it's going to rain."
Yeah. I literally said that today. It started raining a little bit at work, and I said, I bet Dad's got hay down today.
It has hay down. Wear them at the gathering.
We'll see.
Oh, goodness.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Eli, tell them all the stuff, man.
Well, it's 8 o'clock.
Because we haven't even done that the whole time.
Yeah, I know. Where is it at? If you have not already, be sure to, well, it decided to jump away from me. If you have not already, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit the notification bell so you're alerted every single time we have new content right here on Bar and Farm and Forge. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, not TikTok and Rumble because we don't do anything there, and YouTube, which you're already on.
Yeah, we really don't mention that, do we?
Yeah, but you're on YouTube.
Yeah.
So make sure you have us subscribed on YouTube. You can help the channel out monetarily if you'd like to. There are super chats and also the Streamlabs tips option. We like that option because that keeps money away from YouTube. And of course, the infamous, the wonderful, the fantastic, the vaunted,
infamous,
the wonderful land of www.bardrunforge.com. That's BARRUNFORGE.com, where you can get one of these, a Bard Run Forge t-shirt. You can buy some blanks. You can buy some merch. Sweatshirts, which is going to come in handy because it's already chilly here in Ohio. So get you one today. Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. God bless you all. We love you. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye.